3 coplanar points, and bam, there's the radius of the Earth.
On the level.
The way I phrase it is a monument to the curvature of the Earth. It really is.
Level.
It really is.
Level.
And bam, there's the radius of the Earth.
You've been a big help, Kosho, because I think you've just said it is definitely measurable. You've backed Jesse Kozlowski up. Brilliantly.
Yeah, it's definitely measurable, and people have definitely measured it. Yeah.
You can measure this. The level surface drops down from the horizontal plane at a rate of 8 inches times the distance in miles squared.
And bam, there's the
So 100,
radius of the
100
Earth.
meters then.
Yeah, that's that one. But let's say we can make it a mile.
But why would you want them to?
Oh, I guarantee if you do this test properly and you sight down them, you'll see a drop. Absolutely.
The water level will drop, you
Yes.
think?
From horizontal.
Right, yeah, that's what Jesse Kozlowski said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's right.
Yeah, 100, even 100 meters, and yeah, of course. Drop below, it'll keep dropping lower and lower.
So it'll drop.
The Earth's dripping away.
Right, so if I have that tube at one end and we fill it with water, then you're saying that one end will be lower than the other of the water level.
You're a universal horizontal waterer.
So if
That's right, absolutely.
if it was a mile long, right, this water level, this tube, let's say it is a mile. Let's say we're going to do a test, right? And we're going to have this tube 1 mile long, and we're going to fill it with water. Would you say that the water level within it is going to be level?
Yeah.
Right, now, would you also say that one of the ends is going to drop 8 inches lower than the other end?
Yes.
Yes. Right. Which end would be lower?
Whichever end you're on.
Ah, right. So the difference within the water level depends on which end of the water level you are at.
No, the difference will be there regardless, but if you're asking which one's lower than the other in reference to where you're standing, it's going to be where you're standing. Because the truth is the elevation of both sides will be the same if the ground didn't move at all.
Right. Have you ever done any practical work with a level?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
We were going to do something similar to this.
What, with the water level like that?
Yeah,
So-
we didn't have a long tube. We didn't have a long enough tube, though. That's why we
Okay, so
didn't go on with it.
you can, if I was to say, get an optical level and transpose the level from one end to the other, it would be a horizontal, right? Do you reckon I'd be able to measure a drop of the water level then? Is that why you and Jesse say it's measurable?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
people have done this, yeah.
People have done it, have they?
On the level.
On the level of the lake with the site level he had, yeah.
Right. Okay, well, yeah. You've been a big help, Kosho, because I think you've just said it is definitely measurable. You've backed Jesse Kozlowski up. Brilliantly.
Yeah, it's definitely measurable, and people have definitely measured it, yeah.
People have measured the surface of water to be curved.
Sweet.
And George did a huge test that's been
Level is horizontal.
posted like several places. Like he's made videos, and also Walter Bislin.
He was doing the
model
Bislin hump.
He did. Yeah, I think Jesse even
And
worked
bam,
with it.
there's the radius of the Earth.
So, you reckon if we was to put this to a surveyor in the real world, like, do you reckon they'd be able to measure 8 inches drop over a mile?
Sure, if they took the time to put something like that together, yeah.
Right. What would you say if they said they couldn't? Are you going to allow for that, like, at all? I mean,
Or say they're a shit surveyor then.
I mean-
Or say they're a shit surveyor then.
I mean-
Or say they're a shit surveyor then.
I mean-
Or say they're a shit surveyor then.
They-
Somebody like
sorry.
Jesse Kozlowski, who's a better one.
And bam, there's the radius of the Earth.
Oh. So what do you think if we was to ask some surveyors and they would say it should be horizontal, the water level?
I agree, level's horizontal.
3 coplanar
Yeah,
points,
I'm not sure why. How?
Like DP, he says, level is a straight line on a horizontal plane.
Right, we're doing a bit of a project about level with the lad, right? It's horizontal, right?
Yeah.
It's nothing else.
See, I call it vertical because it's up and down.
Well, it's perpendicular, isn't it?
Yeah.
Horizontal and vertical. Level is, it's not curved at all, is it?
No, it's flat.
Can't be have a curve in it.
Can't be curved, no, it's flat.
Brilliant. Cheers, mate.
Alright.
So, the water level in the canal,
Yeah.
horizontal, right?
Yeah, so, yeah.
Because like it goes...
That's what the lock does. The lock changes the level, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So in theory, from one lock to the next, the water level should be the same.
So, like here, the canal goes from Liverpool Locks
Yeah.
all the way to Apley Bridge.
Yeah.
27 miles.
Yeah.
One level.
No.
No locks.
Oh, no locks.
There's no locks from Liverpool all the way. This is the
If
south.
there's no locks, in theory, it should be level.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your water would spill out of it.
I know. I know. Horizontal, right?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So.
Cheers, mate.
I'm not sure how that's relevant. Like if it's because it.
Look, I would bet you both my testicles the Earth is a globe.
If like I wouldn't say that. So unless they're just telling you that it's going to be like straight in front of you, that's curious because they should know the Earth curves
to a tangent, to a horizontal,
and they would know that it's not making a horizontal line, but it is staying level.
It's level and curved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what you're going to be able to measure when you take the water level line and then you take the sight level and you see that it's actually dropping away from you as it goes further and further.
Two different levels, but one of them drops away from the other one.
Like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend. Be water, my friend. Now you put water into a cup, you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow, or it can crash, Be water, my friend, water. Like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow, or it can crash.